enrollment is a wonderful opportunity provided to high school students in the state of Georgia, and the program allows students to be able to take college classes for free, and it allows students to obtain the college credits as well as satisfying credits for high school graduation.
It's helped me a lot because I know what to look forward to and I know what classes I need to take now, and it's also cut down my time I'm going to spend in actual college. So that's one thing I'm thankful for, and it's also free.
And yeah, I feel like most importantly for juniors, because when you're a junior, you're like thinking, oh, okay, I have 1 year, I can like slow down, I have time to move and stuff, but no, not really, because it goes by really fast. And with dual enrollment, you're kind of like, you're getting ahead of the room and everywhere. So I feel like that's a good thing.
Time management and communication, overall that encompasses independence, like the topic, and just independence in general. Like, I think when I get to college, I will be more prepared to stay in the dorm by myself and be able to study by myself. And if I don't have to study by myself, I'll be better prepared to like reach out and find more people, because that's something I've had to do this year with.
I feel like it's the right amount of rigorous, and it's a good amount of challenge level. Like usually in classes you won't feel challenged enough and then you get bored and you don't feel motivated to do the work, but in dual enrollment it feels good. Like you feel like this is where you're supposed to be.
I feel like time management is really important. In 11th grade, I would have a lot of my classes, like we would have exams, and then my dual enrollment classes, it was like every Wednesday, everybody decided to give an exam or an assignment was due the next day. So, I mean, it's more balanced. You have to know when you get home around a certain time, I have to put time aside to do my homework, get ready for exams. I mean, sometimes I would, like in the beginning of the semester in 11th grade, when I was taking English 101, I would have to plan out my essays before I did it, because I knew if I didn't put that time aside, 11:29 before the assignment is due, I would be up writing it. I mean, it happened a couple times last semester. I can't let it happen again, but yeah.
It's shaped my path because it allows me to get some of my core classes out of the way so I can focus more on classes for my major in college.
Of course, dual enrollment classes, just like AP classes, they can, when you get a good grade in those classes, they give a pretty good boost to your GPA, so that's always cool. But overall, it's really just given me like better skills when it comes to dealing with classes, like time management, as I was saying before. That's pretty much the biggest thing.
I think the biggest benefit is that it provides students with options. Students can choose from a variety of coursework that can allow them to tailor their courses towards their educational and career goals. Another big benefit that I see as a parent of a college student is that students can take these college courses with no fees.
Is when you first start taking college classes, if you first go to a college, let's say Georgia State University, and if you're not accustomed to taking college classes, and so let's say you don't perform well in 1 or 2 of your first classes, your very first semester, your GPA is going to stay with you that whole 4 years. But when you take dual enrollment classes through a different university, usually when you transfer those credits over to your 4-year college, they don't bring your GPA with you. You start a brand new GPA at most colleges, at least the ones that I'm familiar with. So you have the opportunity to get used to college classes and the rigor and the independence of college classes before getting thrown into an unusual environment. So when you get to the 4-year college, you can just hit the ground running, and you're already prepared to perform at your highest level in those classes. There's something different about the dual enrollment experience. These students most of them are ready to behave independently. I can just hand them a group of materials and tell them, go do this, go succeed independently.
I love the rigor of the courses, because I'm able to really work beyond what you normally do in high school. You can really go a little bit deeper, and again, the expectations are higher, so I can expect more from the students, and they deliver too. When they show up, they do a great job. And when they come into my class, they do a really good job of rising to the expectations.